This is a part of the Atlantic Wall, the fortification system that Hitler ordered to be built. Tens of thousands of structures all over Europe, and this is basically what it looked like. And today there are some amazing features still to be viewed, and we are going to show you what the Germans came for and what they kind of took advantage of. And what I took advantage of was this high peak here, which is raised up compared to all the rest of the area. And as you can see out there, that is the ocean, and the Germans needed to have control of the stretch of ocean that is out there. Wow, Eagle Eye said, wow. But also, this is a beautiful position to let you see something else, because here you can actually see the full power of the fortress. You have the firing control bunker up there. You have one gun there. The other one, which is not there, is up there. Then you have second gun on that hill and third gun on that hill. How incredible to see that. It's very rare to see these huge 15 centimeter Bofors guns at a position like this, and even having the camo top, which was built to make it blend in into the terrain with the camo, you know, stretch over and all of that. And also you have underneath here, there's a huge bunker with the munition storage and the crew shelter, and that also is entered by a tunnel further down and some steps and some stairs. So, but let's check this out. But first, Eagle Eyes, he's gonna touch history, and he has been looking forward to this because he loves to see the huge artillery guns.
Touching history.
Absolutely touching history. It's been kind of like his slogan on this trip.
Okay, I'm touching history.
Wow, this is fantastic. And you can see some, maybe they hoisted the gun turrets with these huge welded knobs on the side there. And this is, as I said, camo to protect the crews under there. Wow, incredible. And that thing further up looks a bit more intimidating, so this is going to be exciting. Let's see if we can go inside here and have a look. Here you can see where the munition would come out. It's a bit tragic to see this, but you can see here, people are so intensely trying to get into these things that they will actually cut down one of these doors if it's been locked. But to prevent that, so they damage the door, they just show you that it's been fully concreted and sealed. And in that way, you don't have to destroy the door. People are even trying to get through these. But some places there are guided tours, so you don't have to destroy anything. You could maybe go in and check it out. Here, you can see it's been shut. I'm hoping that we'll be able to see inside one of them when we get further up. And you can see here, this is where the crew would come down if they were coming in from the terrain. And this is where the crew will pick up the munition, and that would be rolled onto here. So Franz and Wilhelm and Karl, they were here. They were grabbing these rounds, getting them in here, and then boom, into that big boy gun. And let me show you something here. Remember the gun at the top there that we were at? This is actually the entrance point to get inside the mountain, so you can go up to that gun turret and kind of come in this way here. So we are heading up to the second gun position. This place is enormous, and there are so many features everywhere in the terrain, and you'll probably have to spend a few days to see everything. There are trenches, there are machine gun positions, anti-aircraft gun positions, bunkers, you know, field hospital, mess halls, barracks. It is spread over such a huge area that it's actually difficult to reach everything, but 3 guns and a fortress, that's our target for today. Look at all these ravines that are here. Did they come up here? I think maybe they used that as a passage actually. Wow. And from here, we actually have a view for the last gun, which is there. Oh wow, look at that. Definitely eagle eyes. We are getting closer. See here? That's a cable running in the ground right there. And I can see more of the concrete. There's another huge pile of concrete there, so that's definitely the gun position. Yes, 15 centimeter gun here. This gun here was actually fired at the Germans, and then it was brought here and the Germans had it here. So that is pretty awesome. And now look at that, can you see it? That is the third gun. So wow, and in here we have the possibility to actually go and see the gun itself. And I do know that Eagle Eyes really wants to touch that gun, won't you?
Let me in.
So be my guest, you go in front, I'll come after you. Touching History Tour coming up. Absolutely perfect. Wow.
Touching history.
Absolutely touching history. And wow, this is really, really something else. And there are, let me see, this dial here is for the elevation. And there are handles, maybe they move. I feel pretty stuck. Wow, and I can see the barrel of the gun there. And you imagine that this thing was actually first fired at the Germans. That is pretty cool. And then the Germans, oh, there's the recoil mechanism up there. And then this gun was removed and put right here. There are tons of small thingy-dingies here. This is to open the breech. It's been welded shut. That's okay, because at least we have the opportunity to see this. And you can see Eagle Eyes there. He found some knobs and some wheels to turn, and here are electrical connectors on the wall. There are writing everywhere. And if you see there, Bofors. Number, I'm not sure what it says, number 36, 38, and there, no, 38. Wow, that is amazing to see these details here. And you can imagine standing here when that fired, oh, that must have been loud. And then you have, wow, this is cool. There are actually, see here, gauges still here. Range, direction, holy cow. Different kind of features here to, you see that actually turns. Maybe that's the aiming device, the sight.
I found some dogs.
Yeah, and here is the, let me show you. This shows the inclination on this table here. 41 KL50, 15 centimeter KL50 Bofors gun. And it was put here with one purpose. That was to be ready. If the Allies came this way, then these guns were absolutely battle ready. In this cabinet here, see here, original German writing for these circuit breaker trees and whatever is in here. Look at that huge glass tube circuit breakers. Amazing. In the back here, you can see this is where the shell case would slid it out. You have one there and one there, and we can actually enter the munition storages for these. You can see here. So they put them right there, and inside here, this is where the primary storage would be. Sometimes you can find the inventory codes in the roof or the walls, and they write down what kind of fuses and munition it is. And in that way, they could quickly grab, after the command is given, they can quickly grab the correct munition. And then it's just a matter of time to get that munition into the bridge. Wow, look at that, the huge connectors there. They are still here. And what about these huge pipes with the cables and everything? And out there, that is where the round went. Eagle Eye is fully occupied. He's gonna get the Allies or the Germans. Wow. And here, ladies and gentlemen, here lays the barrel resting. Will never, never fire again. And actually around here you can see the direction, the middle radians painted into the circle here. And here, this is what this gun was supposed to protect. It was supposed to protect the waterways out there. And this place was actually also attacked by the Allies. I've seen photos of Germans standing behind or next to bomb craters here, and some of them are actually visible by Google Earth as well, so that's something for you. And then, so we have this gun here, you have the one that we visited over there, and you have the last one we're going to go to there, and then you have something absolutely spectacular on the top there that you will, oh my goodness, that's one of the most incredible fire and control bunkers you have ever seen. And I hope that you will stay to the end to see that, because you will be totally blown away by that. Just imagine that gun could fire a 45 kilos projectile like 19,000 meters all the way up there. It's a pretty impressive work being done here, and you can see that is the gun position, almost like a little mountain by itself. And you just wait and see what we're going to show you later, because the fire and control bunker here is like something taken out of a Star Wars movie or something like that. It is unreal. Imagine how quickly the forces, the German soldiers, Karl, Friedrich and Heinrich, all of those, they really had to speed up that process. So they could go into the mountain, but they could also go up the stairs here. And imagine how that would be in a winter storm with these slippery rocks. That wouldn't be nice. I have to say, it's a bit intimidating and scary to be here, because everywhere it's just boom, straight down. But there you can see another one of the hoist assemblies. They cut them off after they put up the guns, so they could use that if they needed to take down pieces or things like that. But that is the ingenious way they did to get the guns up here. And here, that is one of the guns, and it's encapsulated in that piece there. And I can actually hear some noise from something here. Maybe it's the panels. And again, you can see here, that is also one of the positions that they attach the crane to lower this absolutely massive thing down into here. Remember, 19,000 plus meters. It could catapult a 45 kilo projectile. And 15 centimeter doesn't sound like much, but these are very, very, very powerful guns, and they could really take care of business. That is one of the guns are still there, and Eagle Eye is trying to sneak under there. I'm not sure whether he'll be successful, but if he can, he has a flashlight, and you can actually check it out.
So here you can see the inside of where I managed to get in. So, instruments. Does this work? Oh, that's stuck. Actually, that looks so bad. Some numbers. Loading area. Mechanism to fire. Like that.
That was a little mini tour inside the turret by Eagle Eyes. And again, you can see the trace where the ammunition will come out. Just imagine Franz and Wilfred or Wilhelm coming here, grabbing that into the bridge closes, and then firing solution being transferred from the fire control bunker, the crazy fire control bunker that you're going to see soon. And then the coordinates are painted on the wall. That is pointed directly out at sea. And at around 12,000 meters, there's a British destroyer, and all of these guns has now sniffed that out, and they're waiting for the order. So they're waiting, fire! And out that huge charge would go. The last target, the unbelievable fire and control bunker, is right there. So off we go again. Everywhere in the terrain on the way over to the fire and control bunker, you can see traces of the German World War II fortress activity. There are steps everywhere. There are barrack foundations. Suddenly there's a hole in the ground, and it just goes on and on and on. Because if the Germans had their will, because the war ended, of course, they would have doubled the amount of guns here. That was the original plan. But hey, I think it's pretty cool as it is. But have a look at that thing there. That is absolutely spectacular. Our target now is to see if we can be so fortunate to go all the way up to the top there, but we have to be very, very careful. Elias just said, "Daddy, it's a mountain on top of a mountain." And I guess he's right. Is all of that concrete?
It looks like.
It's out of this world. And to think that somebody had that idea, they put the craziest fire and control bunker you can imagine on top of on top of a mountain, that is just unbelievable. And I think there's a reason for them to put it there, and that was because they knew that this was the most efficient way to get a complete overview of everything. It's higher up than anything, it's higher up than the guns, and it can see 360 panorama absolutely everywhere. And that is why they did all that work, to make sure that they had that position there. Got something here, we cannot figure out whether that is to the inside. And you can see now here, wow, this is a bit scary to be honest, but we'll manage. And up there, that's our target. You want to see a very special view of a fire and control bunker on the top of a mountain? My first association was kind of Battlestar Galactica, Star Wars, something like that. Wow. I really don't know what to say, because this is totally wild. And so is that 30-40 meter drop down there. So we are taking it absolutely crazy safe here.
Daddy, I'm touching history.
This is part of Eagle Eye's Touching History tour, and that's what he came for.
Now I'm definitely touching.
And he's definitely touching history here in a very special way. So what you see here is several layers of fire and control rooms inside here. On the very, very top, you have the observation tower, you could say. And this observation tower had metal openings, shutters, and then the inside of that was very often wooden windows. And that has 360-degree around view, and you can see these pedestals here. That is basically all that holds this thing up almost. Then you have suddenly another set of shutters. You have metal, very heavy-duty metal roof, like Panzer steel. And then very often you had this third layer.
This is thick.
Very, very thick. Holy Madonna. This is absolutely stunning. And to think that the crew members went up here every day, during the hot summers or the extremely heavy winter storms, like 30, 40 meters per second gusts and blizzard, all of that, to just imagine having your post on the top here. That will be very, very special indeed. And I'm gonna just be very brave and bold now and take you all the way up. See that? That is the very, very, very top. Yeah, I'm actually touching history on this here. So where did the crew get in to that dinosaur of a bunker? Well, on the other side, there's an entrance in the mountain, and you go up a set of stairs, and there's just a tiny little steel door, and that's the only entrance going into this thing. Just imagine how much work that must have been. How do you get the concrete, let's say, from here to up there? Do you carry it like with your hand, or you pull it? Wow, that is almost unbelievable to think that all of that work was done. Wow, what a incredible journey back in time. And Eagle Eyes, did you manage to touch history here?
Yes, I did. I'm very happy for that.
Yeah, and I have to say, wow, what an experience. 3 guns and one of the craziest fire and control bunker that we have ever seen. And it's thanks to you that we can actually go out and do this.
Thank you so much, guys, for a very incredible support to us.
Yes, just so simple. 3 guns and a fortress. If you want to help us out to reach more incredible locations like this in the future, we have this little super thanks feature here. That's basically your opportunity to help us out to go out and find and share even more incredible history, as you saw. Some of you guys helped us out on this tour. This is the Touching History Tour, made possible by some of your incredible donations to the Super Thanks feature. And we just wanted you to see that extra little special here. And you are now historical because you are here. As long as this video is here, you can see that you actually went the extra mile to help us out. As I said, this is such an incredible place, and we want to share more with all of you. We want to say thank you to all of you new subscribers and viewers and commenters coming in. Lately, it's been a lot of views, and we really appreciate that. Thank you to all our Patreon team members, for all of our subscribers, to all of you who donate on the PayPal thing. Thank you for letting us have the opportunity to go out and share unique locations like this. And I can promise you in the future, you will be surprised at what we can do with your great support. All right. Hope you like this. We will definitely be back very soon. In the meantime, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you out there in the very next adventure.